In the 90s, Cuba Gooding Jr. was one of the biggest names in the entertainment industry. He made appearances on several TV shows before landing his breakout role in Boys in the Hood. In 1997, he received an Oscar for Best Supporting Actor for his portrayal of Rod Tidwell in Jerry Maguire. His dynamic performance, as well as the catchphrase, "Show me the money," became embedded in pop culture history. Almost immediately, he transitioned into the position of Hollywood royalty. Following the ceremony, Denzel Washington called him to say congratulations. Quincy Jones sent him a bottle of champagne and told him, "You're part of the family now." And even Sidney Poitier reached out to him. He was able to financially support his entire family and bought his mom and his mother-in-law houses. He was flying around in private jets, driving around in limos, and living his best life. But just as quickly as he made his ascension into superstardom, it all came crashing down. To this day, he blames himself for the trajectory and the decline of his career.
I became Academy Award winner Cuba Gooding Jr., so I was too precious about that title.
You already know this is about to be some mess, so don't forget to scoop up a bag of turkey, bacon, or brisket beef jerky, cheddar bacon popcorn, and butter toffee peanuts from rrgsnacks.com, our online concession stand that has thousands of 5-star reviews. Jerry Maguire director Cameron Crowe advised Cuba that as he moved forward in his career, he needed to make sure he only worked with good directors. Did Cuba take his advice? Not at all. Following his Oscar win, the offers came flooding in. Steven Spielberg wanted him to appear in Amistad, but Cuba turned him down. Michael Mann wanted him in Collateral, but Cuba said, nope. There was an opportunity for him to work with Terry George on the film Hotel Rwanda, but Cuba turned that down as well. He was offered the lead role in The Last King of Scotland, but he declined the offer because the character was a bad guy. The role was given to Forest Whitaker instead, and Forrest went on to take home trophies at the Oscars, the Golden Globes, and the SAG Awards, to name a few. Cuba was even considered to play the lead roles in Ray and Ali, but he turned down those award-winning opportunities as well. He told The Guardian that after reading all of the scripts that he declined, he said to himself, "I don't think this part is right for me." He added that it wasn't about the money. For him, he felt it was, quote, "protecting the sanctity of that golden statue, because I felt I needed to show people that I can do more, I can do better." But Cuba didn't realize that turning down offers from big-name directors was seen as offensive in the industry. And eventually, the higher-ups got so fed up that they took him off of their lists. And what happened after that? Well, the gigs dried up, and Cuba told The Guardian he went broke. For about a decade, he was essentially blacklisted. In order to make ends meet, he had to accept roles in projects that he wasn't passionate about. There was no shortage of work as a B-list actor, but his performances in straight-to-DVD films were forgettable, such as his role in the 2009 film Wrong Turn at Tahoe. Looking back on his decision to turn down big directors, Cuba now understands that he made a huge mistake. Thankfully, a new crop of directors were ushered into the industry, and they were ready to give him a chance. He appeared in The Butler, Selma, and played the lead role in The People vs. O.J. Simpson. While he was getting his career back on track, his personal life was in shambles. There were rumors he was battling demons, and fans would recount stories of Cuba being combative in bars and acting inappropriately with women. Sarah, his wife of 20 years with whom he shares 3 children, filed for legal separation in 2014. And as soon as the news hit the press, Cuba's skeletons came tumbling out of the closet. A cocktail waitress named Elise Lamont claimed she had 3 bedroom sessions with Cuba days after he married his wife. And actress Jeanette Carr came forward with claims that she and Cuba had an affair back in 1996. He and Sarah were still spotted out and about, and Cuba told Steve Harvey,
"You know how marriages go? Sometimes you take a break or two." Took my wife on a date the other day. Took her to see a movie the other day. Yeah. Now we got kids, man. We gotta keep this together. strong, you know?
But unfortunately for him, Sarah changed her mind about the legal separation and filed for divorce in December 2016. As of this video, their divorce is still pending. 4 months after Sarah filed for divorce, his dad, Cuba Gooding Jr., was found deceased in his car at the age of 72. Although alcohol and substance paraphernalia were found in the vehicle, the cause of his passing was later determined to be natural causes.
The loss of any parent, you feel a part of you dies with the parent.
In 2018, Cuba began dating Claudine De Niro, the estranged wife of Robert De Niro's son, Raphael. With Claudine by his side, Cuba continued making headlines for his erratic behavior.
TMZ obtaining this video, which allegedly shows the accuser sitting down next to Gooding and his girlfriend. Gooding appears to first put his hand on her thigh. A few seconds later, he appears to move it up near her chest.
After working so hard to claw himself back into the good graces of the powers that be, 2019 brought more drama for the actor. The allegations against him began piling up as several women accused him of behaving inappropriately. An anonymous source told the New York Post that Cuba approached her and her friends and put his hands in uncomfortable places. Another woman alleged that Cuba asked if she liked having a thumb shoved where the sun don't shine. When discussing his reputation, his attorney told The Times that Cuba is, quote, very, very outgoing. He's very friendly. He's very jovial. I guess the word is, sometimes he's frisky, but he's not inappropriate. The law begged to differ. Cuba was indicted on several charges and faced civil lawsuits. In June 2021, a New York bartender won a default judgment after accusing Cuba of pinching her bottom. The following month, another default judgment was awarded to a second woman after Cuba failed to respond to the lawsuit. Cuba has since filed a motion to have the judgment vacated so he could properly defend himself. The case is still pending. As of June 2021, the number of alleged victims reached 30, including one woman who claims he committed an act against her without her consent at a Soho hotel. And in April 2022, he accepted a plea deal and pleaded guilty to kissing a waitress on the lips without her consent. As a part of his deal, he'll be ordered to receive counseling. To see an actor with so much talent single-handedly destroy his career with his personal and professional setbacks has been hard for his fans to witness. But Cuba appears to be taking it all in stride. He and Claudine are closer than ever and have been spotted at parties and romantic vacations across the globe. It appears that despite the drama, Cuba is living his life by the one piece of advice given to him by his mom. You have a God-given joy. Don't ever let people take that from you. Let us know if you're shocked by what happened to Cuba Gooding Jr. And thanks for watching RRG.